pass to B. 6 on the shot clock. The prodigy passes to B. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes to Green. Can't cash in from close range.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's the prodigy. The 3. Good on the triple. The prodigy's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now, this is what you get from Steph. I mean, he can put the ball on the floor and create his own shot from just about anywhere.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Here's the prodigy, and he's good on the 3-ball. The prodigy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Great open look there. That's 12 points for the prodigy.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Curry finds Wiseman. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's the prodigy, covered by Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 15.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Otto Porter Jr. is checked in for Wiggins. And it's Payton in for Thompson. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to Martin. Gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. 1:44 left in the first. Porter with the steal. Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Kicks it to Porter. And there's the drive. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Oubre. Here's the prodigy. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they've built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Payton kicks to Porter to end the run. The shot off that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Into the lane. The prodigy passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Martin against Payton. The pass to Kuminga. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Curry. The Prodigy passes to Martin. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 18 points for the Prodigy.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up by 15. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, you hear it a lot, keeping your focus. Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Porter. And it's Klay Thompson in for Gary Payton. We've got Hayward. Look Knight out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Harrell. And it's B in at the 4 spot. The shot's good from Wiseman.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the Prodigy. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. The Prodigy's got 20.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Curry from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the visiting team, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Here's the Prodigy. 20 points for him. Harrell trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Bouknight passes to the Prodigy. Now here's Bouknight. Pass to the Prodigy. From past the arc. Hayward passes to the Prodigy. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. The Prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot goes down.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Just his first attempt. The Prodigy passes to Harrell. Hayward left side. Passes it to the Prodigy. Driving inside. Here's Harrell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
And it's tough for defenders to match Harrell's energy. He just never stops working.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And the first one drops.
And when you think of Harrell, his endless energy is what comes to mind first. This guy just hustles and works every moment he's out there.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Wiseman, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what was your impression?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Ball is good. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Weissman. That's the Warriors 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. To the left wing, it's stolen by Curry. Wiggins against Hayward. Wiggins dishes to Curry. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Curry. Hayward, the bounce pass. The Prodigy passes to Hayward. Clock at 4. There's the triple. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon.
Substitution on the court.
He dishes it to Kuminga. Not going to go that time. Gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Here's Porter, and he drops it in from the low post. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Washington. Here's the Prodigy. The pass to Plumlee. Here we go, one-on-one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 8.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 23. Out to the right wing. Here's Plumlee, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good. Now Payton. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Be out there with Harrell. Then it's Book Night. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Payton kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop, and he gets the bucket. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors.
Man, when Green gets ahead of steam, it's like a comet headed right at you.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Thompson. The Prodigy passes to B, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Stephen.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 16. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. B, guarded by Green. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Pass to Wiseman. He kicks it to Curry. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Hayward on the wing, guarded by Curry. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. B, the pass to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Here's the Prodigy. Here's B. Harrell trying to free himself up. Passes it to the Prodigy. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson outside, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Golden State basketball.
Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Kuminga.
Andrew Wiggins.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. On the wing, Thompson. Wiggins outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from 14. He squares up and sinks it. That's 29 points for Stephen Curry.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harrell, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
High arcing shot, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Curry. For three, hands it from downtown. The prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the prodigy.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's the prodigy. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 13. Thompson dishes to Curry. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. A funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was a rookie.
The free throw drops for Curry.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Harold. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 31 points for the prodigy.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Outside, Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Curry. From downtown, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Takes it from 10. Plus shot missing. Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Bouknight passes to the prodigy. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. The prodigy's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside Curry. Gets a very good look and converts.
The lead scorer in this league, Curry is so active how he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
Hayward on the wing. Here's the prodigy. Sinks the three-pointer. The prodigy's got 39.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Curry's shot is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Traps in the tray. 42 points for the prodigy.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
was surprised to see the game's best shooter sink a three like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
For the three. Good. Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Welcome to NBA 2K21. Thanks for tuning into this contest featuring my player. This is an interesting build, so let's see what it's got. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And
Whoa. That guy right there, Blake, he is a highlight reel onto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for dunk of the year, I think.
You think?
yeah, he went into his toolbox and went straight for the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it seems like overnight with a move or two, you know, teams can go from rebuilding to contenders for the NBA title. It's just crazy.
Well, we saw that with Brooklyn adding KD and Kyrie, the Clips bringing in Paul George and Kawhi to Los Angeles. If you can save some cap space, build a pile of assets, you can change the fortunes of an organization really quick.
Well, if you're a guy like MP, you never know what your next year will look like. Remember, on the other side of the spectrum, OKC traded Paul George and Russell Westbrook. All of a sudden, the Thunder are rebuilding. So you have to be ready as a young player for your situation to change at any time.
And my player throws it down hard.
Well, he's not your classic power forward type in terms of size, but he has that tremendous athleticism.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Bro, that's low-key sus. How you gonna say I threw it down hard, bro?
Touch off the glass.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket. Easy deuce. Very well done.
Pass to Brooks. Adams.
Give me the ball!
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Red hot out of the gates, 4 for 4 shooting.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
It hasn't been an easy quarter for him.
Hold on, I gotta put my stuff on the charger.
Basket good.
My
That's
controller.
a nice drive there. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
And for the Grizzlies, they're looking to build around their new face of the franchise, Ja Morant. I mean, what an addition he's been.
He is clearly the new leader in Memphis, guys, and he's ready to do
Oh my
big
God.
things with this team. Morant and the Grizzlies are just
Bro, that was
getting
lame.
started, and this roster could be scary in a couple of years.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks and Jaren Jackson Jr. have been tremendous sidekicks for Morant, and they're only getting better too. They also have a solid amount
Throw
of
me up
veteran
the hoop.
leadership on this team, so I like their potential.
What are you
They made
doing?
one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. That one wide left. Here's Memphis. Brooks, that's good.
Why can't I get the ball, bro?
You see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the Thunder call time here.
He saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Baseline jumper. And it's Memphis with the rebound. Pass to Jones. Mitchell. Right side, Jackson. And as we look at the Grizzlies,
They didn't let me
what
do a
kind of
contact
players
now.
best fit what Memphis is looking to build?
Young talent, Blake. As an up-and-coming team, it's important for the Grizzlies to keep building around Ja Morant.
They didn't give me a contact
Dylan
out.
Brooks and Jaren Jackson Jr. are doing a great job alongside Morant. But another young piece would be huge for this team.
Well, what about
Get the
adding
ball.
some vets to the mix with this team, Brian? The youth movement, it's great.
Come on.
But having quality veteran experience around
Dunk the ball. Dunk the ball, bro. Just dunk it.
Early
What
stages
are you
of what looks like
doing?
a fantastic career.
Lord.
Here's Man. He hasn't yet put up any points in
You
this
missed.
one. Such a wide open look.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point
I mean,
range.
2K
No one
lets him
near
make
him.
it. They expect him to make it because he's wide open.
Outside Anderson. Pass to my player.
Oh, let me stop. Did you just try reaching? I ain't had no stamina. I ain't had no stamina,
And
bruh.
you're the Thunder now. 11-point game.
Screen.
Here's Dort. Covered by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson, you gotta be faster
good.
than that, bro.
I'll
I'm
bet
sorry,
his
bro.
percentage is pretty high from that range.
Memphis
This is
with
my
the
hot
ball.
spot right here. Huh. Sight.
Close one. Mitchell gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point
Slash
they've
and
given up in the
takeover.
paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Outside Favors. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. My player
Give me
with
that.
the block.
Give me that.
And that'll be Oklahoma
Really,
City's
LeBron
ball
even
as
do
it goes out of
something,
bounds.
Oh yeah, that, bro. Yeah, put your hands in the slot like a handful.
Here's Man. Covered by my player. 3 on the clock. Over Anderson.
Rebound.
And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
And it's good. But hold on. The officials
Yeah,
may
it's
want to
gonna
take
count.
another look
I
at it on
already
the
know.
replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage
Yes, he
relayed to the
did.
officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But certainly, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Absolutely. Let's get these calls right in our
He
game.
shot it before the buzzer.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
Good thing we have the replay to go to. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want to get every call right. Glad we were able to review that one.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies up by 11. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. And kind of digesting what we saw in the first quarter, let's talk about my player's performance up to this point.
He brought the rim protection, he was active, he was disruptive, and more importantly, he made shooters think twice here early.
Yeah, and you like that he brought some intimidation with him, trying to get into people's head, and maybe succeeding. We'll see.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
And a foul on Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast. And so it's Memphis with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. High player outside. And my player throwing it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Built up a lead, and here we go. It's showtime.
Yeah, to the victors go the spoils. Yes,
indeed. And hey, why not? The more plays they make like that, the more they're going to have these guys on the ropes.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And the first one.
Now into the lineup for the third.
Now here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Morant. Pass to Dort. And that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well, they're starting to come on here in the second.
Yeah, their offense looking much better, and they're trying to make up some ground.
Poster.
Inside, Jackson.
You better make
that
it.
Comes off the assist by Morant.
Good concentration by Jackson. A little contact on the shot, but for him, that's no problem.
Come on, slide it through, slide it through.
Covered by Jackson. Here's Dort, and fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Brooks.
It's going to be on Brooks. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Luguentz Dort. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis in the lead. Outside Anderson. Pass to Mitchell.
Thank you.
To the paint. Jackson. And that one good.
Come on, sis.
An active
They didn't give me it. Okay.
Around the basket. Jackson's usually working on something down low.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Pass to Melton.
Give me
Back to
it.
Jones.
Give me the ball.
My player.
I like this beat.
Here's Melton. Shot clock at 5. Jackson, defended by Favors.
Bro, Jackson, he
no
hit
good.
those though.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
He wasn't open.
Here's Dort, defended by Anderson. Rejected by Jackson.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with one half in the bank, what do you think of my player's performance so far?
Well, traditionally, this is what you want to see from your power forward. Shooting a high percentage and producing.
Yeah, he's been locked. In. Just a huge asset on the offensive end. Now, I expect him to turn it up in the second half and maybe have a huge night. Have to commend the unselfish attitude of Ja Morant. I like
I
how
don't
he
care about Dylan
recognized
Brooks.
that man was open there.
To the inside. Maisley, no good.
Those chances, they're almost always 2 points for him. They needed enough to bother him, I guess.
Now here's my player. He's
right back.
Closely guarded. Pass to Brooks. Back to Mitchell. Now here is Morant.
Green.
Back to my player.
I said green.
Here's Brooks. On the wing, Ja Morant.
No.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Bro. I'm a song. I'm about to make
They done made up in their mind that boy was at that thing. You know the truth.
y'all know whenever y'all get a roster and you ain't got enough room, you when they add it and stuff, all you do is the players in that roster you could save their D and A. Y'all probably didn't know that, but I know y'all probably did. But see, look. High school. High school hoops. Or if you just want to search up this, HSH. High school. You click on high school hoops. That's just every year, bro. Sky Clark. A whole bunch of people on the team. Sky Clark. So Tremaine Parker, he wouldn't be on this team anymore. So basically, all you do is go to edit player, export, add new player, save player DNA, TP, TP 1, 2, 3. You can change the return. And then, yeah, you bunch of people on any team you want a team to be. Like, you could pick Mikey Williams on there. And then what I am going to do, I'm going to say this Mikey Williams. Yeah, I'm going to put him on Raw Wave Elite. Josh Hill is a big man. JH 7'6". It doesn't matter. Now, use NBA player. We know. Load. Once you load it, search it and delete. Search up Bryce. Search up Bryce. When you search up Bryce, go to the first one. I'm pretty sure it's the first one. And then take his DNA. Take his DNA. Save it and put in BJ 2K. And then you just get any type of players you want to make. Put them on the team. Well, like, you see, Bronny James, he really wouldn't. So what I'm gonna have to do, trade. I'm gonna trade this dude. Trade Bronny with the trade him with Bryce. And now we got Bronny. Amari Bailey. And it don't matter about the rosters, please. So, PGE.
Back-to-back shoe circuit champs. Team Thrill has done just that. They went 10-0 over the first two sessions.
Ski. 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 What's on your way?
AAU season comes down to this game. More than 40 teams can be.
This is more like J-Dub. I think that's how you spell his name. I'm just typing in Fuller. So, like, if you was to make a freestyle roster with anybody in it, bro, there you go, bro. Like, but I kind of know what to do now because I only got a little bit of time, though. I might be able to get gameplay.